All right, so we are going to talk about exponents right now. And I want to make sure that we have the basis for it. By exponents, you might hear the word power also. So I'll just say slash powers raised to the blank power you might hear. So if I had like 2 to the third power, for example, there are two parts to this thing actually. All right, one part is the base, call that the base. And then another part is called the exponent. Ooh, no, I don't like yellow. Let's try another color. Um, Purple. This thing is called the exponent. All right. Now it's important because the base is what you use. I mean, that's what you're going to multiply, and the exponent is how many times. So if I said 2 to the third, that means that I'm going to take 2 times itself 3 times. So I can rewrite it. I can rewrite it by showing how it's being multiplied. And then if I were to actually do the math on it, that's what I mean when I say simplify. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. So given a power or given an exponent, you can rewrite it or you can simplify it. All right. Now, the most important thing when you see an exponent is the actual base. You have to identify the base. This thing says that you're multiplying 2 times itself 3 times. If I did this and I put it in parentheses, then I'm saying I am multiplying -2 times itself 3 times. So that's -2. I'm going to use parentheses because I don't like to see symbols next to each other. -2 and then -2. All right, and I can simplify that. That's going to give me +4 times -2, which gives me a -8. All right, pretty straightforward, same idea. I'm going to show it a different way. The same rules apply, but it does not give you the same answer. So if I do this, notice that I have no parentheses like I had here. I don't have parentheses. So the thing that I'm raising to the third power is just the 2, only the 2, not the negative. Now I can't forget about the negative, so let me rewrite it. But then I'm going to rewrite this 2 to the third as 2 times 2 times 2, because that's what we had up here for 2 to the third. So this answer will end up being a negative, like -2 times 2 is -4. Bring down the times 2, that's going to give me -8. So notice how in this case we're good. And it seems like, oh, it's the same. What if I did -2 to the fourth power for comparison's sake, and then -2 in parentheses to the fourth power? All right, let's see what we get. So up here, we get a negative. Remember, I'm raising just the 2 to the fourth power. So let me write my negative again. And then we're going to write 4 times. 2, 3, 4. That's going to give me -4 times 2, which is -8, times 2, which is a -16. I was trying not to. -8 times 2, which is -16. Right, let me erase this so I can push it down a little bit. So it's -16 for that one. Now, if I did -2 in parentheses to the fourth power, I am raising -2 to the fourth power. So it's going to be -2 times -2 times -2 times -2. And when you do that, you get +4 times -2 times -2, which is -8 times -2, which is a +16. So the parentheses absolutely matters. One answer gives you a negative, one answer gives you a positive. Even if you put it into a calculator, if you write it like this, you will get a negative. If you write it with parentheses, you will get a positive. That's the most important thing you need to know about exponents, and everything else is just practice. All right. You'll get some practice from your homework, but until then, make sure you use these same rules every single time. All right, bye.